Hello, my crafty friends. Well, we're going to play in our Abandoning Perfection Journal, and I have a few ideas today. I'm in a leaf mood. Of course, you know it's easy for me to always be in a leaf mood, but one of the prompts, number 76, is use a leaf to stamp with. Another prompt says do a rubbing with a pencil, and another one says cut a stencil out of paper and use. And I'm probably going to do leaf things with all of those just because. Um, so I've got some leaves here. I'm going to use this one for my rubbing, and we'll see how that turns out. Let's see if I can get a little better light. Um, and then I'm going to ink these and print with them and see how they work. And this one too. I've inked with these before and printed them, and they turned out pretty good. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to cut a stencil out. Let's start with the rubbing, though. Let me move those out of the way. And I think what I'm going to do is just put this. Oh, I don't want that. Let's get this stuff out of the way, too. I'm just going to lay this right down on top of that. And I don't know what we're going to come up with, but I thought we would, not that easy to do, actually. Okay, let's see. Pencils are not as easy to do this with as crayons, but of course I'm choosing something with so much texture that it may not even lay down and let me, we may just get a stick. We may not get any leaves. A stick and the cardboard. That's what we're going to get. Okay, this is when I wish I had some of those pencils that are, you know, they don't have any wood. They're just solid pencil. Okay, there's a leaf. Okay, I'm finally finding some actual leaves here. So you have to press pretty hard. Okay, let's put this back down here and try again to get some leaves. Okay, I'm going to move this and just see if I can get a few more leaves. Oh, there's one. Okay. We didn't get a lot of good stuff on here. We just got a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and use it. Let's see if we can maybe get a couple more down here. We'll just strategically use one or two leaves and add them in. instead of trying to get the whole thing. It's probably what I should have done to begin with, was just do 1 or 2 leaves. But I was hoping for something cooler than that. Okay. Let's try to get a few over here. I should have just brought in one bigger leaf and done it, but okay. We're going to call that good. Well, let's go ahead up here a little bit. I don't know how tall my page is, so. Okay, we're done with that. Let's find a spot to put it in. We'll just let this work. Okay. And this is page number 64. Whoops. Maybe we can add something to that later where it won't just be scribbles on the page, but okay. Let's go ahead and write that down. And that was 77. And it's on page 64. Alrighty. And then on 65, we're going to do page 76. I mean, number 76 on page 65. Okay, so I just went ahead and wrote that down because that's what we're fixing to do. I marked it off here. And I got these inks. Last time I did stamping with ink, these worked pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and get my paper the right size before I do this. Okay, and I'm gonna, this was one of the pages where the corners got rounded, so one of only 10 where we rounded corners. All right, and I'm gonna do a different color with each one, and these are kind of this green and maroon, so I decided I'm gonna do that with this. And one thing about doing this is you end up with very inky fingers. And it doesn't, I'm not even sure it's picking it up. Not thoroughly. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and see what happens. Oh, we got fingerprints on there with our leaf prints. That was not good. Let me clean my fingers. I wasn't thinking about how I was going to do that. Now that I've made a mess of it, I remember that last time I put a piece of paper over it and then pressed down. Okay, and I think I did that here too. So let's get a piece, and because I remember feeling like I wasted a lot of ink. All right, let's go again here. Okay, that turned out better. But we're going to be okay with those because we're going to put other leaves over them. We're going to put other leaves over them. I'm going to do I think I'm going to do this big one in this rusty hinge, and then I'll do the small one in the green and kind of finish filling up the page with that. Let's get another one so I don't transfer ink. Okay. Let's go this way with this one. Ooh, that's pretty. I guess I could zoom in a little bit. I didn't think about how far away I am. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and get a little more ink on it. I think there's probably still enough to do a lot of it, but there were some places that didn't have as much. Ooh, I like that one. This is a cottonwood leaf. Wait, let's do this. Try to get some more out of that ink, even though it's let's add a little more. Okay, let's put it right here. Okay, very nice. I like that. And so now I want to do the little one with the green. I think it's very sweet. Cottonwood leaves are very soft. I really like them. I really like them. I don't like having the little baby trees growing up all over creation, but I like them. All right. Okay, this one is kind of getting mashed in on itself, but we're going to be okay with that. It's not like I couldn't go out and find a million more, but let's do it this way. Yep. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a little more out of that. There we go. Let's do another one. Maybe right here. So let's add a little bit more ink to it. Okay. And we're gonna put it a couple of different places and then we'll call that done. Add a little bit right there. Good. And let's do like just part of it right there. Okay. And there are my, what does it call it? Use a leaf to stamp with. So there's my leaf stamp page. And I'm going to write a 65 right up there. And then, ooh, the back looks nice too. Look at that. It's very faint, but it's pretty. Okay, we're going to glue it in. It worked much better than the rubbing. Much better than the rubbing. Much happier with this one. Okay, that didn't quite get didn't quite get to the edge. So a little bit of this paper is showing. But I like it. Okay, so there's that one done. Yay! I'm happy with both of those. Much more happy with this one than that one, but anyway. Okay. I'm gonna cut some leaves, something that sort of will resemble leaves, maybe, anyway. Trying to think what's the easiest way to do this. I don't know. I'm going to end up with, well, that's leaves. It'll work. So let's try to do that with a little bit more intention. Those look more like mustaches than leaves. Okay, well, let's try again. Let's just do one leaf, and we will use it by itself. How about that? Okay. So there's a stencil cut out of paper. It's a little better than the first one I tried. And I think I'm going to put it on this page too. And we can, no, maybe I want, let me try again. Okay, let's do okay, well, we're just going to make shapes. We're not going to want them to look especially like leaves, I guess, because the leaf thing's not working out so well. So if they look like leaves, great. If they don't, that's all right too. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Never mind this, because I have to fill a page with hearts. I'm gonna use that for my stencil. Just a second. Let me find a piece of paper. Okay. All right. Let's. Okay, this is pretty close to. Okay. And then I'm just going to take off a little bit. All right. It says cut a stencil out of paper and use. That's all it says. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to fold them and cut some small ones, and then I'll open it up and cut a couple of big ones because it says fill a page with hearts. So okay, this is not wanting to cut very heart-like. Come on. Still got ink on my hands, and it's okay. Let's make some little ones because we have space. Okay. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? And here's some more hearts. Okay, so let's do these with ink. I'm going to go ahead and use this mahogany because it's right here and it's a heart type color. Well, it's maybe browner than, it's okay. It'll be fine. This one's going to be variety of amounts of color. Okay. Well, there's some hearts on a page. And I used a stencil. And I'm going to lay these hearts out and spray them, and then we will add them to the page. That will be fun. All right, let me find a spray I want to use. Okay, here's a couple. Let's see. I don't know how different this will be. Okay. Now then, this is an old towel I cut up in pieces to use out here, so it's okay. I'm not ruining anything precious. Oh, that one got bent. Colors do not look like they belong with that, but this was what I could find easily, so they'll show up, won't they? Oh, I need to use them to get the glue on. One of those sprays was an alcohol spray, so it didn't get them, too wet. The other one, I dried off most of it. Let's do that. I was hoping my ink would cover up the words better, but obviously that didn't work out. Okay. There's that. Oh, here's another one. We'll just put it on there. Why? There we go. Sorry, I just realized that was completely out of frame. I am so sorry. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, such is life. Sometimes we're doing things the wrong way at the wrong time in the wrong place. Okay. This is cut a stencil out of paper and use, and it's on page 49. And then where's the fill a page with hearts? Oh, come on, Lisa. Well, I'll find it later. I will find it. Anyway, I had fun doing these pages. God bless you, and you have a great day.